I put this sucker on Do Not Disturb. New favorite thing is putting phone on Do Not Disturb for extended periods of time. It's time to freaking go, guys. And by go, I mean finish this project that I've been putting off for months. Months and months and months. I need to explain what I'm doing. I'm putting this stained glass stuff on the little panels here because if boy sees anything moving outside, he attacks the door with his nose and his hands and his feet, whatever he has, I don't know, and screams at the top of his lungs, whether it's a squirrel or a person walking their dog or a skunk. There's a lot of skunks out here. I don't know how, because I have lived in the middle of nowhere my entire life, in the woods with the trees and all of the animals you can possibly imagine. I have never seen so many skunks in my life. For some reason, this neighborhood is infested with skunks. They're my enemies. They're very cute, but enemies nonetheless. I started on this and I filmed for an hour and then my audio messed up and I lost an hour of the audio. So you can kiss that goodbye. Sir and madam, go on, get out of here. Why? I am wearing a cardigan because I'm done waiting for fall to come. I'm just gonna welcome fall, regardless of if it's here or not. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Mommy's working. Excuse you. Let's talk about this week. What happened this week so far? It's Friday. I've been working on a video. I took a little bit of a hiatus before I started working on a new video after the Jeremy Fragrance video because I had a lot of comments that were making me sad. I don't know what it is, but when I stopped fixing my bangs, it's like the entire world just kind of fell apart. I've been getting comments saying that I've got work done, that I got some kind of plastic surgery, that I look uncanny, that I look different, that I look older. So I had to kind of ghost the world for a little bit. I got off of my social media, go see my family and stay with them over the weekend. And I just had to touch some grass.
So pretty. Do something amazing.
And I'm okay now. I think it's funny. It was just a combination of those comments along with the comments on some of the comments that I was getting on the vlog, because I posted the vlog and didn't talk about it or tell anybody I was gonna do it really, because I felt a little creatively bankrupt and I just wanted to make something that had no real stakes, that I didn't think was gonna be seen by anybody. And then that vlog, I think it's like 250,000 views on it right now, which is great. I'm not gonna complain that people saw it and people liked it. It's just not what I was expecting. And so when I was filming, I felt comfortable not doing my makeup and wearing pajamas and looking disgusting and opening up about how stressed out I was and how I wasn't taking care of, like, keeping things clean, myself and my place included. Because I was thinking, nobody's gonna see it, you know? Nobody's gonna see it, so it doesn't matter what I look like. And then everybody saw it. And then I had comments saying that I looked tired, that I looked unwell, that I looked like I need sleep, which yes, I do. I do need sleep. We're all tired. So I think it was just a combination of the comments on the vlogs, and then whenever I posted the Jeremy Fragrance video, for some reason I was getting a lot of comments on there as well. I think I was just really confused on why there was such an influx in comments about my appearance, because I don't typically get a lot of comments on my appearance. I feel like in the past, when I wear a lot of makeup, I mean, obviously everyone is always gonna get some comments about their physical appearance on the internet, because it's the internet and that's all some people care about. And I was just confused because I stopped fixing my bangs because I've always felt the need to hide my forehead. That's why I've had bangs for so long. I think I've had them since like 2016 or something, because I was made to believe that my forehead was huge and that I needed to hide it, and so I have a really big insecurity about it. Almost as big as my forehead is how big the insecurity is. And then I went on a trip and I just didn't have time to fix my bangs, so I started doing this out of necessity. And as the week progressed and I kept doing it, I started to slowly realize, oh, my forehead actually looks okay. It doesn't look like a giant hideous monster that makes everybody cry and piss and scream. Kind of at the same time, I stopped wearing as much makeup day to day, and I just started putting on BB cream and some blush. I don't know if my brain finished developing or what kind of self-acceptance journey I started going on, but all of a sudden I was like, oh, I actually look okay without doing all of these things to mask insecurities that I have. And then I post videos with those changes, and those are the comments I get, and it's like, oh, this is, I should go back actually. I shouldn't do the self-acceptance thing. I should actually revert, and I should keep doing what I was doing, because this is bad and it's making me feel bad. I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna get my bangs back because I just like the style. It kind of fits my whimsy goth aesthetic that I've got going on right now. So it was just a very vulnerable time for me to get so many comments about my physical appearance. It was like getting kicked while I was down. Except it's not like getting kicked when I was down, because when I was hiding my forehead and doing all this makeup because of insecurities, people weren't kicking me. It's not like getting kicked while I was down. It's like I've been down on the ground this whole time and people have been ignoring me. And then when I start to stand up, and then everybody goes, hey, no, kick her, get her back. She can't do that. Kick the shit out of her. I'm just kidding. It's a very small minority. It's just in my head, it's taking up a lot of space. I'm kind of revamping. I've been watching videos about accessorizing and actually building outfits, which is something I've never really done, just because I'm a little bored of my style, and it's also about to be fall. 'Tis the season. I didn't really pay attention to clothes or fashion growing up. You just had clothes. You were lucky if you had clothes. You didn't really need to think about which shoes you were wearing, just that you needed to have shoes. Other than that, the only shopping we would do for clothes would be at Goodwill. That was if we had some extra cash. Ye old Goodwill. Why the fuck can't I get this? Did I already pull this off and I've been with this whole time? Chad tries to do something while talking, part 2. Gone wrong, gone stupid. Do I actually need to do it on this door too? Because all people are gonna see is like my forehead if I don't do this part. And that means I can still walk around naked, right? The other day I went thrifting around here for the first time because I haven't had a chance since I moved, and I did a haul. I filmed a little haul. Look at me. Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here, and so am I. Thrift haul, thrift haul, thrift haul. Here are the shoes that I bought that I'm putting on my counter. I'm gonna clean the counter afterwards, okay? These are not clean, but this will be. Boots. That's what those are. I got these for like wearing jeans. The only thing I have to wear with jeans is Converse, and I'm getting really fucking sick and tired of it. I'm not that tired of it. I just want to have some variety. I don't feel that aggressively about it. We got a little layering piece because I'm very into layers right now. I'm basically Garfield because of how much I love layers. Like a lasagna. This is a shirt. I'm also into brown right now. You may be able to tell. And if you couldn't, how about now? This is also a layering thing. Ooh, and I got this sweater. I'm ready for it to be cold, even though it's still 85 to 90 degrees every day over here. But I'm so ready for it. Look at this. Look at how cute this is. I didn't try this on, but I thought this would be cute under a vest or something. Ooh, I got a vest. Imagine that with this layered on top of it. You know, kind of like a casserole. Okay, so then next one. This smells like smoke. This smells like, oh my God, this smells like my nanny. I'm getting so much nostalgia right now. It was $7 and it has like a pretty pattern inside. It's cute. This is another one. I don't know what people call this pattern. Is this, I'm gonna sound really dumb, is this alligator pattern? It says bueno inside of it though. And I have a pretty good feeling about that. And last but not least, kind of least because it's a little dirty and I need to clean it. This one would look really cute with bag charms, which I've never played around with, but guys, I fucking love keychains, and I didn't know that you could just put keychains on a purse. Isn't that the best thing you've ever heard? People are so smart, so innovative, and it's incredible. So I'm gonna get some bag charms, or I might make some bag charms. Maybe we should make some bag charms. I was gonna do something, and now I don't remember what it was. Oh, eat. Okay, that was my haul. And then this morning, I had my first tattoo laser removal session. I think I have to go to 5 to 7 sessions. And then in between each session, you have to let it heal for a month to 2 months.
I definitely made myself more stressed out than I should have, because that was not bad. That was not bad at all. I think getting the tattoo probably hurt more than that. It looks bad, but it's fine. Road to recovery from bad tattoos and bad decisions. Yippee!
I think it's actually more painful now because it stings. It feels like a bee sting. Ooh, ouch. Okay, don't look at that. I have one tattoo on my entire body. I've only ever had one tattoo, and it was bad. It was a horrible experience. The tattoo artist, I went on 420. That was my fault. I understand that that was my fault, and I should have known that that was a stupid thing to do. Right before this tattoo artist is about to tattoo my skin and put a permanent thing on my body, he starts talking about how he doesn't tattoo women usually. How he like never tattoos women, as I'm literally lying down on the bench in front of him, preparing to let him tattoo me. So he kept pressing, and he kept going over the same spot over and over again and pressing harder than he probably should have. So immediately after the tattoo, like the day after the tattoo, I could see purplish, greenish around the tattoo outside of the border of the 8-ball. And I thought it was just bruising because I bruise super, super easily. I just assumed that's what it was. And then a week goes by and 2 weeks go by. Then it's been like 2 months and I still have this purple and green stuff. And I realized it's actually just ink traveling outside of the border of the tattoo because he pressed so hard. And don't look at me when I say this. It was a matching tattoo with my ex. I know. You don't have to stop. You don't have to say it, I know. We've been together for 7 years at that point, okay? I'm not the kind of person who just gets somebody's initial tattooed on me, all right? It was 7 years. At the time, I was very confident, but I shouldn't have been. Don't do that. But on his body and his arm size, it looked like a little smaller, but then he took the same stencil and put it on my arm, and so the tattoo looks bigger. So it's not as small as I thought it would look on me. I didn't take that into consideration. I wasn't thinking clearly. That can be said about a lot of moments in my life. I'm pretty excited to go thrifting more and kind of work on making outfits and actually having an aesthetic that I like and that I'm trying to recreate. Okay, let's just try not to panic. Try not to panic. No one panic. No one panic. I remember one time we were hanging out with these other homeschool kids. Like I said, there was a community, and so sometimes we would see other homeschool kids. And every time we saw them, I would be wearing this one jacket because that's the only jacket I had. And I remember this kid came up to me and she was like, "Do you not have any other jackets?" And I was like, "No." Is that okay? Ma'am, it's because I'm poor. Because I live in this thing called poverty where we can't afford a lot of things. She's also the same kid. Okay, I'm not gonna get into how bullied I was, how I managed to be bullied in a community of homeschoolers, the most socially inept group that you can find on the planet. Thank you for joining me on this join your join.